Does vitamin C help to maintain collagen or create new collagen?
Yes and yes, it does both. So as an antioxidant, it helps the integrity of your current collagen because your current collagen can get damaged with free radicals. However, vitamin C is also a component of the collagen synthesis mechanism. Without vitamin C, your body cannot synthesize collagen. That's why in the old days when sailors were on the sea for a long period of time and they had the diet that had no collagen in it, no vitamin C in it, they end up having scurvy where your skin basically falls apart. So the answer is yes and yes. It does both for you. It's a great vitamin for your skin.
And that's also why when people go on like just a high protein diet and they don't take any vitamin C, it's actually bad for you because that also affects your collagen in a bad way. So you need a balance, right?
Yeah.
Is it true hyaluronic molecules are too large for the skin to absorb?
Okay. I'm going to ask you a simple question. If I said to you this vessel on the lake is too big to pass under this bridge, am I saying it correctly or am I saying it incorrectly? It depends on the size of the vessel, right? So, look, hyaluronic acid is a polymer. Polymers are little molecules that are attached to each other, okay? So, depends on the length of this polymer. Unfortunately, the way the nomenclature is for the names or for the ingredients doesn't distinguish between different types of hyaluronic acid. Regardless, all of them are good for your skin, and let me explain to you why. The very, very long ones that sit on top of your skin, they are amazing moisturizers for the top layer of your skin. They sit on your skin, they help protect your skin, and they absorb moisture and they deliver it to your skin. So no, it's not going to penetrate, but it's really moisturizing your skin. Now, when you get to the smaller molecules, so some molecules are like 1/100 of the size of the large ones. Those can really penetrate and they can really stimulate collagen production. They can do a lot more than just moisturization.
So when you think about it, you think about hyaluronic acid could come in, it comes in, especially when it's formulated, how we do high and low molecular weight, things like this. So they come in different sizes. So they're going to come in like a beach ball, like a golf ball, like a tennis ball, like a soccer ball. So they're going to come in different sizes. So when you have them in your formula, each one of those different sizes falls down into a different level of your skin and performs at that level, right? So it's not like you take a large basketball and then it shrinks down and goes in. No, it goes to its level. So you want some that are very small, like granules, like a sieve. You want some that are going to go down, some in the middle, some on top. So when you're looking for a hyaluronic, try to look for a multi-molecular hyaluronic, which is telling you we have different sizes of molecules in here. They will hit differently. They will land differently in your skin, and therefore they will perform different jobs within each layer.
Yes.
Which two ingredients would you consider to be better for the future outcome, if you're consistent with, for the future outcome of your skin? If I'm saying this correctly, which two things you would think for the long game for your skin?
Oh, that is a really...
It
depends. It really depends because every skin's needs is a little bit different, and we have access to over like thousands of ingredients. Retinols is definitely the one, but the list is honestly, I cannot, in all fairness, personally, I cannot limit it to 2 ingredients. If you say I have to travel to the moon and I can only take 2 ingredients, I will take an amazing moisturizer, something that is multi-level molecular weight hyaluronic acid, and something that is based on peptides or growth factors. Those are the 2 categories. But honestly, limiting it to those 2 is not a fair thing. the needs of your skin is much more complicated than trying to limit it to two things.
That's why when they ask me what is my desert island plan, I always go to glutathione. Why? You got your antioxidant, you got your growth factor, you have your stem cell in there, you got all of these different things.
But that is a product.
I know.
That is
I'm
a product. You're cheating.
Right.
That is
we've already
an
blended
end-use
it for
product
you.
that has already so many different ingredients in it. So
I'm avoiding the
she tried
question.
to cheat, but it didn't pass.
No, but it does, because now if somebody wants, they could take glutathione and use it for the long game, because it does have a complex.
But they said ingredients, not products.
that's
You have
true.
to be fair.
All right, so let's talk about collagen supplements. Okay, does drinking collagen fix my skin? I want to be younger. I want to lose all my wrinkles. I'm going to drink, $50 a week of collagen broth.
Okay. The answer is yes and no. So let's try to dig in a little bit. So look, we talked about how collagen is formed as a summary very briefly, okay? Not getting to the details to bore you. But really what's happening, you consume a protein that has a lot of amino acids in it, or a food source that has a lot of amino acids in it. When it goes into your digestive system, your enzymes, the acids, and all that stuff, the bile in your stomach, they break down these huge proteins into basic amino acids or peptides, okay? So think about a wall that was built by a bricklayer, and now this wall has gone into your stomach, and somebody took all those bricks apart, okay? It's not that wall anymore. It's the bricks, okay? And then your body takes those bricks and has its own brick layer. And so we have one brick layer that actually takes the wall apart, and then we have another brick layer that actually builds a new wall with those bricks. So remember that part. Now, let's get to the other answer. If you have been consuming food that had all those bricks that you needed to build the new bricks, and your diet was good, and your body is not stressed, and you're not doing crazy things, the collagen supplement, in my opinion, will do nothing for you.
Talk about the plant with the soil, like the
Okay.
best example, like
Right.
trying to really
Okay.
break it down, make it
Look.
understandable.
Let me finish my analogy and I go to that. Thank you for reminding me, because I forget. So now, if you had a wall that was missing a lot of bricks, this brick layer that is dismantling the wall can only have so many bricks. When the other one wants to build, it doesn't have proper bricks. So then the collagen supplement works. The analogy that Manuela was referring to is another amazing. If you have a plant in a soil, and this plant, the soil is so well fertilized that is giving all the nutrition to the plant, do you need to fertilize that soil? The answer is no. You only fertilize the soil when the soil is very old, the plant has never been, the soil has never been changed, new soil was not given, etc., and then easy way is adding some fertilizer to the soil. But the answer is really based on your lifestyle, and it's based on your nutrition habits, and so your nutritional habits, your lifestyle, all those things will determine actually if those collagen supplements work or not. A lot of people may see success with it because their lifestyle was either very poor diet. I say the same thing with multivitamins. If you have a perfect diet, there is no room for multivitamins. Okay, so that's it. But then there are times that you're not eating healthy, or your body has a specific deficiency that cannot do certain things, and then those multivitamins have an amazing spot. So don't expect that you have wrinkles, and just because you take a collagen supplements, your wrinkles are going to go away because there's one thing about that bricklayer taking those bricks and take them apart, and then this other bricklayer has to start synthesizing it. So if the bricklayer that is synthesizing is not doing a good job, through the ingestion, you may not be able successful. You need to supplement.
You know what I also think is really important too is what we tell ourselves, the habits that we have. So a lot of people are taking collagen gummies. So they're basically taking something that looks like candy and tastes like candy, and it's loaded with some lysine or glycine or something in there that they think, okay, this is going to help with my collagen. It's telling you it's got so many grams of collagen or protein or whatever on the label. Or you're taking a bar, a chocolate bar version, which is a protein bar. It's got 20 grams or 30 grams of protein or some kind of aminos in there. What do you or these shakes? What are you telling your body by your actions? You're telling them chocolate and candy is healthy and nutrition and is building my skin, which is the worst message you can tell yourself, because your actions and what your body is seeing and reading and how you're treating it, it now tells you different stories too, and later on. So then you start making terrible food choices. You start thinking chocolate is healthy, and you're going to have chocolate over, grass-fed beef or a salad or something else, right?
Yeah.
So this is also very important. If you need supplementation, take the supplement and take it in a very simple format. Don't take it in a processed candy or processed chocolate bar, because it's got all this other stuff too.
We talked about sugar.
Right?
Talked about sugar.
And even if it's a fake sugar, like
yeah.
that could even be worse because it bypasses certain things. So yes, there are some shortcuts, but truly the habit of, the best takeout food to go is a banana, is an orange, is an apple. It's got a wrapper, it's easy to think, you don't have to cook. Like, people will think like that. They think, oh, I'm going to grab a donut, I'm going to grab a muffin, I'm going to grab a protein bar. You think that that protein bar is better for you than that apple or banana or orange? Absolutely not. And this is why you want to build, those ingredients in those foods are the better fertilizer and environment for everything else to work better too.
Having said that, I don't want to contradict Manuela, but you have to look at your lifestyle. No, I won't contradict you, no. But look, there are people that have certain targets. Like they want to build so much excess muscle.
That's different.
They want to do things that they are into bodybuilding programs, and through a regular diet, they just can't achieve the type of protein they need to eat. So everything has its spot, but for us average people that don't have such crazy goals in terms of muscle mass and want to run a 50K marathon and won't want to do a triathlon, we just want to have a nice healthy living and be healthy and be at our optimum. I honestly don't think they have a place for it. That's my personal opinion.
What do you use for a replacement for retinoid during pregnancy?
There are a few molecules that have retinoid-like activities in terms of the receptors, but they're not retinols. Bakuchinol is one of those molecules, but the problem is that they're not retinols, but they have some mechanisms of retinols. Retinols have been tested, but I don't. The other ones, I don't know they're necessarily being tested, but go to peptides. Peptides are very safe.
That's what I was going to point to Matrixyl. The original Matrixyl was compared to it, studied against retinol and vitamin C. So there you go.
And their mechanism is very different than retinol. So
and safe for pregnancy. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Darius and I really love doing these presentations, and we hope that it gives you good information.
I want your constructive criticism.
Yes,
I really do. We cannot improve ourselves if you don't tell us what you didn't like about our presentation or what you wanted to hear more about and which direction you want us to go. We need your feedback.
We need to know what you like.
To do a better job for you guys.
Right. If you tell us everything you like, we could do more of what you like.
Yeah.
But if you just tell us what you like so we can do more of what you like, and in a format that is going to serve you, because we want to be an educational source. We want to be like a library, that you can come to us here at Isomers and you could find the answers you need to guide you through whatever journey you're on with your skincare and your life.
My goal, honestly, is this, that to give you enough of the basics that you can build on it and you can go in a direction that you want to go. Because a lot of times when we don't have the basics, then when we go to read something new, we won't be able to judge it as if it was fact or fiction.
Yes.
But when you have the right basics, you say, oh, how you said it didn't make sense. And then you can make good decisions.
You know, to be honest, Darius and I, we've known each other for 4 decades, 40 years, whatever, and we still every day learn something new every day from each other, or we ask questions. Some of them can be very basic too. We have to go back and remember, but it's almost like-minded, or at a level that we're always doing research and always trying to find and reinforce our basics so that we can take that logic and expand it and help teach. So it's really also good to have people that are smarter than you. That's why I have Darius here. He's much smarter than me. And so I can ask questions and learn. So it's really important to look up and to look forward and to challenge yourself and ask those questions, because the more you learn, the better it is.
Yeah. And you can always learn. You can always learn. The day you stop learning, that's when you're going backwards.